2 sealing reports. And behold, says Ezekiel, the man clothed with linen, which had the inkhorn by his side, reported the matter while on earth, saying, I have done as thou hast commanded me. Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 11. Here is the first report made at the completion of the sealing in the church, the sealing of the firstfruits, the 144,000. I saw, says the servant of the Lord, an angel with a writer's inkhorn by his side returned from the earth, and reported to Jesus that his work was done, and the saints were numbered and sealed. Early Writings, page 279. Here is his second report, made at the completion of the sealing in the world, the sealing of the second fruits, the great multitude. Comparing both reports, each is seen to be of a different event. At the first report, the Lord was on the threshold of the house on earth, Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 3. At the second, he was in the heavenly sanctuary. After the angel had made his first report, the Lord commanded him, Go in between the wheels, even under the cherub, and fill thine hand with coals of fire from between the cherubims, and scatter them over the city. And he went in my sight. Ezekiel chapter 10, verse 2. But following his second report, all the angelic host laid off their crowns, as Jesus made the solemn declaration, He that is unjust, let him be unjust still, and he which is filthy, let him be filthy still, and he that is righteous, let him be righteous still, and he that is holy, let him be holy still. Early Writings, pages 279 and 280. Were probation to close at the time of the first report, Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 11, the Lord must, according to the foregoing statement, be in heaven, then descend to earth to receive his saints, instead of being already on earth, then mounting up in his throne, as he actually does, without his saints. Ezekiel chapter 10, verse 19. Again, the prophets being left behind when the Lord went up, figuratively shows that at this particular descent and ascent, the saints are not to be taken to heaven, but only to be set free from sin and sinners, fitted for the final work. At the angel's second report, however, Jesus, being in heaven, moved out of the most holy place, Early Writings, page 280, to descend to earth. This brief comparison brings into primary focus the twofold fact that at the time of the first report, Jesus went into the temple, whereas at the time of the second report, he went out. Beyond the angels reporting the matter of the marking and slaying in the church, Ezekiel was not given to see. But Isaiah was. He saw.